I'm Alex Shavi and I'm 17 and I'm a senior at Pratt High School. I moved to Iuka from Dodge City this July. When I was 8, my mom died of cancer and I was forced to move in with my biological dad. When I was 10, he remarried. It wasn't a very good home for me, but I got adjusted to it because I didn't know any better. My stepmom was at first very physical abusive to me, and I turned her in when I was in 7th grade. The physical abuse stopped, but it became verbal and mental. It made me picture myself as a person they told me I was. You know how you have a school bully? My parents were the bully. They made me think I was ugly, and I was fat, and I was stupid, and I wasn't good in their eyes. Every time I looked in the mirror, all the words they would say, I would say to myself. And it took over me, and it became who I was, and it was horrible, and I was full of pain, and I began cutting myself to try and relieve some of it. This went on for years. I believed in God since I was 10, but beginning of this year, 2017, I said, God, if this is all I get, if this is all life has for me, forget you. People say you bring miracles, but I don't have any miracles. I was tired of it, and tired of life, and tired of how I treated myself. I was cutting more and putting myself down more, and I was trying to stand up for myself, but I was really scared. So on July 13th of this year, after my mom had finished saying some awful things to me, I tried to commit suicide by stabbing myself. I ended up cutting instead, and things just felt so terrible. It's a long story, but after that happened, my aunt helped me get out of my home and move to Iuka with my grandparents. That night I came here to Iuka, I wondered if maybe I was wrong about God, because this was a miracle for me. Getting out of my home was everything. So here I was 4 months ago, no friends, no place to start, no anything. And my aunt introduced me to Sarah Patterson, a Youth Corps Ministries staff member. Sarah invited me to help with running movies at the Barron. And I thought, okay, great. I need some community service for a class. But I kept coming. Part of me wanted to do them. I mean, there's free popcorn and free drink and a free movie. But it was where I met people, and that's how I became friends with. One night, Sarah told me about what they do on Tuesdays, Core Life, where we come and hang out and hear more about God. My first night, I thought no one would like me, and I was having bad thoughts and didn't want to go. I was bullying myself. At first, I was nervous and staying in the car, but finally came in, and people were talking to me. They were nice. I went from nervous to really happy. I really like how Tyler speaks and how Tyler plays games with us and helps us to really listen and hear the Bible story for the night. It made me feel like home. I talk with people at high school, but everyone has their groups. But this place became my home. This is where I belong. Sarah is like another aunt to me. I know I can lean on her. Sarah is the person I can talk to if I have troubles in my life. It's so nice to have her around. It helps me out a lot. She helps me relieve stress and makes me laugh and is my really good friend and mentor. One of the nights when I was helping at the movies, another leader, Patty, and I stayed for an hour talking about life and stuff. I told her my whole story and what happened. She invited me to come to the Girls Youth Corps group studying the book Captivating. I like the group since it's all girls, and it's helping me believe what God has in store for me. It's teaching me what God's thoughts about me really are. There are still times when I have bad thoughts about myself, but most of the time I look at myself like God does. And I really am. No matter what size I am beautiful. I am really smart and I am worth something in this world. Because God put me in this world and He has a special meaning for me in life. Because of Youth Corps Ministries, I have rededicated my life to God. I have not cut since July 17th. I have different ways of dealing with my pain. This ministry is a big reason that I have been able to stop. I have people to talk about my hard stuff with, which makes me not need to cut for the pain release. For me, Youth Corps Ministries means a new life, happiness, a place where I can be myself and not have to fake it. It shows me how God loves me for who I am and gives me a new hope for God and for life. I now know for sure that there are miracles. Thank you.